for speed speed record again, but with a 59 PR now, engine and brakes. So there it is. Should be a breeze. With all those upgrades, pretty easy. So, let's watch the replay. I just kind of talk my way through with the chase view, sure. Makes most sense. Now, to start out, the top speed that you can reach is only going to be at one spot. Typically, if there were no time limit, this main straight you see at the beginning is better. But because there's minute 40 time limit, you cannot go back and run this particular straight multiple times. So we're stuck with the backside of the track, so to speak, going into Parabolica. So until you reach that, I'll point out, basically first half of the track, you don't really need to push too hard, taking unnecessary risks. So what you want to focus on is just getting there without taking too much time, because obviously you do want to finish race within time limit. So here we go. Now, obviously, start out full throttle, and you see that the Maplethorpe tire sign on the right. Once you pass that banner, you're gonna see white lines on the tarmac. One that comes after, not the one that's kind of on the same line as the sign, but one after is the point that I'm using as a braking point for this car. So you'll see right there me braking But because I put the upgrade on the brake, I might have braked a little bit later. But stay on tarmac. Don't go on the lawn, even the two wheels, because it will increase the stopping distance. Just so you know. So if you do that and slam straight into the wall, that's why. So anyway, then you just negotiate the chicane here. Should be slow enough. And then, of course, coming out, you want to start accelerating. Not at this point, but just on the apex, you can kind of see where that green line is, the green and white, how it alternates. So there we go. Start accelerating. This is pretty straightforward. You can build up a reasonable amount of speed, but not enough to get the top speed. And here, let's rewind back just a little. The 200 meter sign here is the one that I use as a braking point. You can actually see I'm braking a little bit earlier, basically between 300 and 200. Because if you wait till 200, it's gonna be a little too close, and you don't want to push into that next chicane too hard, because if you do, you might, one, lose control, which is bad, or better yet, number two, you're not going to be able to start accelerating where you're supposed to, which is going to be a trouble. But it really, at this point, you just want to play safe. So about here, yeah, somewhere between, so you can say like 250 mark. And then once again, stay on tarmac. And then you can kind of go right there, two wheels inside the rumble strip, because rumble strip, the green mark, is actually not considered inbound. So you want to make sure at least two wheels stay inside. And same applies here. And then start exiting, of course. And then that tree shadow, and you can say is at the 50 meter mark. You can kind of use that as a landmark for braking points. So you can see I brake it out there. And let's skip it a little because I might have started accelerating a little too early. This other turn here, I want to say apex is about here. Maybe a little bit even earlier if you start turning in. So then you can, start accelerating. So yeah, I'll probably start accelerating a little bit earlier. And let's see. So this is all good, but it might be tempting to try to set the record here, but no, it's not going to happen here either. You just want to make a clean run through here. And then that sign. Once again, the 200 sign, you can start using that here as a breaking point. At least that's what I did. Because this is where things start to get very important if you want to hit the target speed. Start going into this setup curves, which is going to be what? Left, right, left, right? You want to try to exit this with the most amount of speed you can, which means pretty much going into the first turn, you want to start accelerating. So right here. And then no braking, of course, and just smooth line, as straight as possible. Because obviously, harder turns you make, you're going to have to slow down, because otherwise you'll lose control. So, 2 wheels on the curve, and definitely take the full course here. If you're not finding the car kind of pushing from corner to corner, like, see, I probably could have pushed a little bit harder, because obviously all 4 wheels are on tarmac here, but you'll kind of feel the G-force kind of pushing you, the car outward but of course you just hang in there, keep your steering facing straight down the track. Then you're good to start building up speed. So this speed record, in my opinion, is really about this section, starting from maybe this 50-meter mark, maybe you can say from here. And then some other cars you can push a little bit further in, but I started braking as soon as I knew I got the target speed, because I don't want to lose control. So if you have played your game right, you probably would have hit the target speed somewhere around here, I guess. So a little bit before that red rumble strip. Because when you start going into the rumble strip and you're still accelerating, you might not make it. So nice and slow, easy curve. And from this point, just bring it on home. I think I had spare time, so it's. Right. That is done with what, 13 upgrades, I believe. The PR59, yes, I believe that is 13. So 1 on engine, 3 on drivetrain and body, which is the gold part, 99 gold there. 1 under suspension. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. 1 in suspension. 2 in exhaust and tires and wheels, because those were both Racing Dollar upgrade. And brakes, just 1. So there you have it. So it does take some gold, unfortunately, but you do win 95 gold if you get through all 7 stages on time. So that is like getting a car for 4 gold. That is, somewhat upgraded, not terribly upgraded, but so that is something. And Eric's got some message here. He cannot fail this exam. So, all right. Good luck to you all.